Hell, if you're into city riding or long highway tours and want comfort with real safety, then these boots are for you. This is LS2 Adventure Man. The only issue is the weight, and that can be a slight deal breaker for you. A quick context about the shoe. I bought the shoe 3 months back, and I have done over 3,000 kilometers with these boots. I did one long highway ride from Bangalore to Goa and back, and I wear this every day to office, which is around 30 kilometers. So once I broke into these shoes, they became very comfortable. Now, coming to the comfort of these shoes. So let's first start with the walking comfort. So I wear these shoes every day to office, but they're not very comfortable while walking. Right. So what I have done is I have kept a pair of sneakers in my shoe in my office. So as soon as I reach office, I remove these boots and wear the sneakers. I find that more comfortable. You can wear them, but they are slightly difficult to do your everyday chores like going to market or going for a walk or run. You cannot do that with this. Of course, you can do that, but it will be slightly difficult. Now moving to the next one is the break-in time. So like I told you, I did the Goa ride, right? So I bought these shoes 2 days before that. What I did was I wore them all the time. I went out to market. I did all my daily chores in them. So I had slow break-in time, but I had only 2 days of break-in time. But after that, it was very comfortable. And once I started my journey, I did not have any issues with the shoe. So that was about the break-in time. Next is regarding the heat or sweat which you might feel in the shoes, right? So these shoes have really nice air mesh over here. I don't know if you can see, yeah, at this point particularly. So whenever we are riding, you have these air mesh over here, right? So a lot of wind comes when you're riding, right? So as a result, there's really nice ventilation in them, and I personally don't sweat a lot, but because of that it helps even further. The only issue is once you're done riding, because there's no ventilation as such, and these mesh don't have the the big enough holes, so it might feel a little cramped up, but you get used to it, right? So that's not a big deal breaker for me. Now the next one is the fit. So usually my feet are quite broad. As a result, I find it very difficult to get a good pair of comfortable shoes. But once I wore these, I was very happy with the fit. In fact, I even had a little bit of width for my fingers to move around a lot, right? So it's very comfortable for me. I am a UK size 10, so this was perfect for me. The next one is about the gear shifting feel. So uh, this is LS2 Adventure, right? This is a mid-height boot. It's not a short height boot. As a result, your movement near the ankle is very limited. So uh, shifting the gear down becomes a little bit of a task. Of course, when you're switching the gear up, it's easier. You can just do this. But to decrease the gear, if you want to flick it down, that's very difficult. So once I bought these shoes, I found it little challenging in the beginning, but what you need to do exactly is that you need to stomp onto the gear like this, right? You get used to it very quickly in a day or something like that, but until that time you find it a little weird, but after that it becomes totally fine. So that was about the comfort of this particular shoe. Next is about the safety of this shoe, right? So this shoe offers great comfort with really nice safety. So this shoe is a fully level 2 CE rated shoe. You can see that this has all buffalo leather over here, and this is protecting till the shin. One of the main features that you need to keep in mind whenever you're buying a riding shoe is that it shouldn't have laces or anything which will not ensure that your feet is completely held inside the shoe, right? So that's why it's better to have a clipping system like this, and let me just show you how you put it, right? You just push it into this. It's usually easier when it's on the floor, and you put the same here. It takes less than 30 seconds, so it actually encourages me to wear the shoe more often because of how quick it is. So let's start about the safety features one by one. This was just a general introduction about the safety. Let's start with the ankle protection. So this is the ankle protection, right? So what happens is whenever something falls on the ankle, let's say a bike falls on it, or you fell down from the bike, right? At that point of time, it will ensure that your ankle is held intact. It ensures that it doesn't get squished easily. So that's what ankle protection is for. The next thing is, let's say you fall down while riding the bike, so this part ensures that your leg will slide smoothly and it doesn't get stuck onto the tarmac. So that is about the ankle protection. I also have the campus hiking shoes. So this is what I wore during my Ladakh ride. I went in 2024. I didn't have any riding gear back then. I wasn't aware of such things. So they asked us to wear riding shoes, and I went to a shop and asked for bike shoes. This is what they gave me. This is a hiking shoe, right? So this doesn't have any ankle protection. So we can see over here, right? So, and this is a normal, it's not a pure leather, so there's no abrasion protection and there's no ankle protection. You can see over here, it just gets squished easily, right? So this is not a great shoe for riding. So that is about the ankle protection. Next, let's move to the toe shoe protection box. So this is this particular part over here we can see. So you can see a small mark. This is the gear lever mark. I keep changing the gears, right? So this is about that. How do we check whether it's safe or not, right? Of course, this is level 2C rated. Whatever categories I'll be telling, they are all level 2 protected. Okay, so how do we check it? I can press it, try to press it, right? I'll do my best, but it barely goes down, right? And then what I can do is I can try to hit it. Nothing happens, right? Let me just compare it with the regular shoe. This is supposed to be the most what do you call, safe part of the shoe, because your toes are the most exposed part. So there's no protection over here. Actually, when I was on my Ladakh ride near the Pangong Lake, we were going up a hill and there was a bike right in front of me. So what happened was the tire of the front bike, it threw a rock towards me, and it was not even a rock, it was a small pebble, right? It hit over here, and as a result I got toe injury. It wasn't anything major, but I had pain for a good 3-4 days. But if I had this shoe, then there wouldn't have been any issue at all. So this is about the toe protector. There's also a small patch over here. This ensures that there's no abrasion, extra protection for it. Let's say you're sliding, this will ensure you slide safely. Next is the shin protection. So this is the shin protection over here. We can see there's a elastic over here. So this elastic makes it more comfortable, but at the same time this is not really sufficient for shin protection. So what I do is, whenever I go on long highway rides, I wear riding pants, and the riding pants come with their own shin protector inside them. So I use them, right? One thing I have noticed about this is I tried wearing regular socks, that is ankle length socks, but because of this elastic over here, I felt slight skin irritation. So since then I have always worn shin high socks, and after that I feel very comfortable with them. So that is about the shin protection. You can also see there's more leather over here. So all of these C level 2 rating for the Adventure Man boots ensure that ensure good safety for you, but of course they are not the moto level safety, right? So what does motocross level shoes have? They have a high level shoe, and it has multiple plastic protectors over here for the shin as well, but they really limit the movement. So this shoe is intended for a daily wear and a highway touring, but not for moto level, right? Thing that I have noticed is on dry roads the grip is really great, but on the wet surfaces, like let's say the tarmac of the road is slightly wet, in traffic when I had stopped and once I started moving again, I felt a slip in the longitudinal direction. in this particular way. The grip in lateral direction is very nice, but in terms of longitudinal direction, I felt there was slight slipping. So like most ADV boots, LS2 also prioritized the sole to have really nice protection and really nice foot peg grip. As a result, what they do is they use hard rubber instead of soft rubber. So surprisingly, this is softer rubber, right? This is hiking shoe. So this provides a better grip in wet surfaces. These shoes have prioritized the dry surfaces and the protection more, and as a result they're using hard rubber. So that's why you can expect a slight slip in longitudinal direction. So that is about the small minor inconvenience that I faced with this shoe. Next, let's see the sole strength, right? So what would happen if you hit the shoe on the road in this particular direction, it tries to buckle up. So let me just try to fold it this way and show you. So this is the maximum strength of the shoe, okay, the maximum bend it can have. The next is the hike shoe. I'll just show you, right? Get ready. Boom. Okay, not safe at all. Imagine your feet inside that. Next is what happens if we try to buckle it inside. So I'll just show that also. Yeah, this is impossible to do. Same with if I try to do it outside, nothing at all. But for the hiking shoe, yeah, imagine your feet in that while riding. Yeah, not nice at all. So this is about the sole strength. This is a they haven't mentioned it directly in the manual of the shoe, but because it's from LS2, I think we can assume that it is TPU. It's not a steel box protector. People nowadays tell that a steel box protector is not the best way to go, because once it deforms, it cannot really come back. So that's something to keep in mind. So this helps in that case. So this is about the toe box protector. Next is about the water resistance. This shoe is rated for water resistance and not waterproof. So what that means is, let's say you're going and there's light rain or something, it ensures that the water doesn't seep in through the shoe from anywhere. But of course you cannot do anything if it's going from the top. So you can just ensure that you're wearing the pant over the shoes. So that is one thing which might help. And yeah, for this shoe, it's just cloth, so water seeps in easily. So that is about the water resistance. And yeah, so now coming to the price point of this, I got this shoe for 15,000 rupees. I got it in Bangalore itself. My main purpose was to wear something to office daily and be safe, and also whenever I go on rides, I want to feel safe. So I felt the most safe in this shoe. I know it's a little bit expensive, but it came I had to stretch my budget a little bit, but I feel these shoes deliver on what it promises, right? So this is not a sponsored video in any way. I'm just sharing my experience with this shoe. Next, let's talk about the build quality. So I can see the stitches and the glue across the shoe, and I don't see any mistakes in them, right? So it's a very well crafted item. Next, let's talk about the creasing. So the only creasing which we can see is here. So I don't know if you can see. Yeah, that's the creasing, right? So this crease forms while you're walking. So this ensures that you're comfortable when you're walking. It gives you the movement for your toe. It's not very stiff. So that's a good thing about it. Next is the sole wear. Like I told, I've been using it for almost 3 months now, and I don't see any sole wear on the shoe. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Next is the Velcro, right? So the Velcro is very big, so you don't have to worry about it coming off while you're riding. And even the buckles, they have 6 months warranty, and they're replaceable as well, right? They look quite strong. So this is the clip, this is the buckle, and the buckles are screwed up, so you can replace them if they ever break down. So that is one more good thing. Next is the smell or the maintenance. So what I do is, one habit that I have is, whenever I come back home or I reach office, I remove these shoes and keep it in a well ventilated area. So it additionally ensures that there's no smell. Apart from that, like I mentioned, there's a air mesh over here, right? So this ensures there's good ventilation while you're riding. So I never really faced any issue with that. Now, whom would I recommend this to buy? I would suggest people who ride daily and go on highway rides. So this show is really nice for them. And whom would I not recommend this? People who are into off-roading, they like going on trails. For them, I would suggest the motocross level shoes, which have shin protection, additional ankle support. They don't provide any movement at all. It holds everything very stiff. As a result, it ensures more safety. So that is for adventure lovers. Even though this is a LS2 Adventure, man, I wouldn't recommend this for people who are into adventure riding. Let's say if you're into track racing, so I would suggest you buy track racing specific shoes. So each shoe has its own purpose. This is not for them. uh, what do I like and what do I dislike about the shoe? So I really like the comfort of the shoe. Of course, I know that it's slightly heavy. Once you get off the bike, it gets a little difficult to walk, but I'm okay with that compromise because of the safety it promises. So that's what I really like the shoe, and I feel that it's money well spent. So that is about what I like. So how would I rate this shoe? For daily commute, I would rate it as 7.5 out of 10. Just for slight discomfort in walking, I would deduct 2 marks for it. And there are other things which it can improve upon. So 7.5 for daily riding. For highway touring, I would say it's a 9 on 10. Really great shoe, great comfort while riding. So easy 9 on 10. um, Rain experience, I haven't experienced rain yet with these shoes. As you guys know, I live in Bangalore, so I'm pretty sure it will rain soon, and once I experience it, I'll let you know about it in the comments below. uh, Overall, I would rate it a 8 on 10. It delivers what it promises for the money that I spent. So 8 on 10 for this shoe. And do let me know if you want me to review riding pants or riding shoes or riding jackets. I'll do that soon. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.